Diffusion filters. They help you achieve that dreamy look. I've been shooting with a 1/4 Pro mist for the last several years, and I've really enjoyed the look it gives me, both in my videography and my photography. Recently though, I picked up a new diffusion filter, a Tiffen Fog. I picked up this filter because it came along with a group of accessories when I picked up a new SLR camera, a Minolta SRT102. I'll have a review on that camera sometime in the future, but I felt like this filter needed its own dedicated video, since I couldn't find any information really online about it, and all the sample photos I found were simulated, so I thought this was necessary. So this filter, it brings the diffusion. It makes your photographs look like you took a can of hairspray straight to the front element. Every highlight is now a soft glowing blob. I don't hate the look, but I'm not in love with it either. A key note, I shot predominantly with a early model Minolta 28mm f3.5. I'm not too sure what kind of coatings were used on this 28mm lens, but from the flaring I see on some of these images, it's not great. As well, I accidentally underexposed a good amount of these photos. Unfortunately, I went out without my light meter and I was trusting my phone, but the app I use maxes out at 30 seconds and some of these images probably need double that, if not more time. Rushing along exposure is the easiest way to make a bad photograph. Also, this neighborhood I was wandering in, it was just dark. Not a lot of ambient light was present, and I was really relying on the sparsely laid out street lamps, as well as the few porch lights from the houses in the neighborhood to light up my scenes. Honestly, it was serene to be walking this dark suburb alone at night. It reminded me of being a teenager, just skateboarding and listening to my music while cutting through neighborhoods to head to a friend's house. The nostalgia was heavily on my mind while out shooting, and now seeing these images, they seem to capture a hazy memory. Maybe not the truth, but something a little more rose-tinted. I find these photos from the bluff overlooking Oregon City out towards Portland to be really fun. They're not the best images, but I like them nonetheless. It's very much a photo I think I would have taken in my youth. To a teenager, I could see this place being the starting point for many evenings full of mischief. While the Tiffen Fog filter might be a little too intense for most night photography, it does create a dreamy look. As well, I don't think it mimics fog accurately at all, but that's okay. The filter does create a haze across each and every photograph, but comes off as artificial, and not as nice as real fog. You might be better off following in the footsteps of Dr. Irving Langmuir and try and create your own weather to get that realistic fog look. You might be more successful. I will end up shooting with this filter again. I think this filter might be better off for the city where there's more ambient lights at night. As well, pairing it up with a black and white film along with a lens that's less susceptible to flaring, I think I can get better results. I've also been wondering about pairing this filter up with infrared film to see if I could replicate Kodak's HIE film. HIE was a unique high-speed infrared film that Kodak used to produce that was known for its glow and its highlights because of its lack of anti-halation layer. This filter could provide a cheap substitute to hopefully replicate that nice glowing look of Kodak HIE. Also, it's easier than removing the anti-halation layer from the film. At least it is for me. When it comes to shooting video in the dead of night though, I think my f2.8 lens isn't gonna cut it anymore. Maybe I could dig up Kubrick's grave and steal his Zeiss Planar 50mm f0.7. I don't think anyone would mind me desecrating his grave, right? Let me see.